This is my 1992 American-made Gibson Les Paul Classic Premium Plus. It's worth about $4,500 in Canadian dollars. But I didn't pay anywhere close to that. I got it for about $550 Canadian. No, I didn't steal it. I didn't win it in a contest, and I definitely didn't inherit it from some long-lost rich uncle. In this video, I'll show you exactly how I pulled this off, and how you can start doing the same thing too. That's coming up next. My name is Graehme Floyd, and if you don't know me, I'm a guitar player and teacher based in Canada. I've been teaching and playing professionally for over 20 years, and I love sharing lessons and tips with you here on this channel. Like a lot of guitarists, I love gear. Guitars, amps, pedals, all the toys we get to enjoy when making music. Up until recently, I've kept this channel focused mostly on guitar education, lessons, techniques, theory, because that's been my main expertise, not reviewing or showing off equipment. But here's the thing. As much as I love teaching guitar playing, there's another side to being a guitarist. Actually getting your hands on the gear you dream about. Like many musicians, I've had plenty of times when money was tight, so the idea of owning high-end boutique or vintage-level equipment, the dream gear, well, it felt completely out of reach. But a few years ago, I started looking at used gear differently, and that completely changed things for me. This whole thing started actually by accident. I'd picked up a pile of used gear for next to nothing. This guitar here worked out to be about $4 as part of that lot. Honestly, at the time, I wasn't trying to build a collection or flip gear, I just needed to sell some stuff to make a bit of extra money. But as I started listing things, something interesting happened. People kept asking me to trade. Now, not every offer was good. Some people tried to trade me stuff that was worth less than what I had, and a few even offered me gear that was basically garbage. That happens a lot in the used gear marketplace. But then there were others. People who offered gear of similar value, and sometimes even items that were clearly worth more. At first I wasn't interested in trading at all since I just needed the cash. But some of those higher value offers were just too good to turn down. Every trade was a small step forward, but those steps added up fast. Fast forward through a few more trades, and I ended up with this USA Gibson Les Paul, worth over $4,500. For my total out-of-pocket cost of just $554. That's when I started to realize you don't need piles of cash to acquire great gear. You just need to understand what has value to the right person. So I kept going. I'd spot gear that was undervalued or poorly presented. I'd purchase it, then clean it up and make it look desirable, prepping it for listing. And then I'd trade or sell it to move up step by step. It took me a bit of time, but once I figured out how this worked, I repeated it over and over, turning budget gear into high-end guitars, amps, and pedals I never thought I'd own. And the best part? My out-of-pocket costs were almost always just a small fraction of what the gear was actually worth. And in some cases, I actually even made money. Imagine that, getting paid to acquire a piece of dream gear. If you've ever wanted to own better gear without spending thousands, you can absolutely do this too. If you're interested, I've put together a free guide where I break down the exact trade chain I went through step by step to acquire my Gibson Les Paul. And I've also added some quick tips to help you start flipping gear yourself. You can get your copy when you sign up for my free email newsletter, The Guitar Trader's Insider, where I share quick tips, trade stories, lessons from some of my best and worst deals, and other insights into the world of guitar gear trading. You can sign up through the link in the description or the pinned comment below. Now, I'll still be posting plenty of lessons and guitar education here, but I'm also going to start sharing more gear stories and trading tips like this one. If that's something you want to see, let me know in the comments. And if you haven't already, subscribe so you don't miss the next video. Thanks for watching, and happy playing.